You're probably thinking about moving to the UK in 2026, but here's the truth most people don't realize until it's too late. The city you choose can either help you build your life faster or keep you stuck struggling month after month. Some places will quietly drain your income with high rent, expensive transport, and daily costs that never seem to stop. And then there are cities where your money actually works for you, where you can pay your bills, live comfortably, and still save something at the end of the month. That difference is what this video is all about. Because today, I'm going to show you the best UK cities for immigrants in 2026 based on real factors that matter. Not hype, not social media trends, but what actually helps you live, work, and save money. And you need to stay till the end, because one of the most underrated cities right now is something almost no one is talking about, but it could be your smartest move. Now let's start with something important. Most immigrants automatically think London is the best option. It's famous, it has jobs, it looks like the center of everything. But here's the reality. London is not built for saving money unless you are earning a very high income. Rent alone can take most of your salary. Transport costs add up quickly. Even basic living expenses feel heavy. You might earn more, but you also spend more. And at the end of the month, there's very little left. That's why smart immigrants in 2026 are changing their strategy. They're not chasing the biggest city anymore. They're choosing cities where the balance actually makes sense. One of the best examples of that is Manchester. Manchester has become one of the strongest options because it gives you opportunities without destroying your budget. There are jobs in IT, finance, healthcare, customer service, and many other sectors. Salaries are decent, but more importantly, your expenses are manageable. Rent is much cheaper than London. Shared accommodation is affordable, and even private flats don't feel impossible. That alone changes everything, because housing is your biggest expense. But there's something else happening in Manchester that most people don't see coming. The city is growing fast. New businesses are opening. Companies are expanding. And that means more jobs and more chances in the future. So you're not just choosing a city for today, you're choosing growth for tomorrow. Now let's talk about another city that is often ignored, but incredibly powerful: Birmingham. Birmingham doesn't always get the attention it deserves, but that's actually a good thing. Because while everyone is rushing to expensive cities, Birmingham quietly offers something better: lower living costs. You can rent for less, spend less on daily life, and still access a wide range of job opportunities. It's one of those places where you don't feel constant financial pressure. And there's another advantage that makes a big difference, especially if you're new in the UK. Birmingham has a large and diverse immigrant community. That means support, familiarity, and a smoother transition when you first arrive. Plus, its central location makes travel easy. You can reach other cities quickly if needed, which opens up even more opportunities. So if your goal is stability and saving money, Birmingham is one of the smartest choices you can make. Now here's something most people don't think about. What if you want a place where competition is lower, but opportunities are still there? That's where Leeds comes in. Leeds is growing, but it's not overcrowded. The cost of living is lower compared to major cities, and rent is still affordable. There are solid job opportunities in healthcare, education, business services, and more. But the real advantage is something simple. You're not competing with thousands of people for every job. That alone increases your chances of getting hired faster. And faster income means faster stability. So instead of waiting months, you might find yourself working much sooner, which makes a huge difference when you're starting fresh. Now let's shift perspective for a moment. What if you want affordability, but also strong earning potential? Then you should seriously consider Glasgow. Glasgow is one of the most affordable major cities in the UK, and it still offers good job opportunities. Rent is lower, daily expenses are manageable, and sectors like healthcare, engineering, and services are actively hiring. What makes Glasgow even more interesting is that many immigrants overlook Scotland completely. That means less competition and more room for you to grow. Sometimes the best opportunities are not where everyone is going, but where fewer people are looking. Now let's talk about a city that can be a perfect starting point: Nottingham. Nottingham is not the biggest city, but it has something very powerful. It allows you to settle without pressure. Your expenses are lower, rent is affordable, and you can actually breathe financially. There are job opportunities in retail, logistics, healthcare, and education, so you're not stuck without options. But the real benefit of Nottingham is that it gives you time. Time to adjust, time to build yourself, and time to plan your next move. Many successful people don't start in the biggest cities. They start somewhere manageable, build stability, save money, and then move forward. That's exactly what Nottingham allows you to do. Now here's something you need to understand clearly. Saving money is not just about earning more. It's about how much you keep after your expenses. A high salary in an expensive city can still leave you struggling. But a moderate salary in an affordable city can actually help you grow financially. That's why your location matters so much. Now let's talk about one of the most underrated cities right now, Liverpool. Liverpool is becoming a very smart choice for immigrants in 2026, but not enough people are paying attention. It offers affordable rent, a growing job market, and a strong sense of community. But what really makes Liverpool stand out is the balance it offers. You can live comfortably, enjoy the city, and still save money. That combination is rare. In many places, you either save money but sacrifice lifestyle, or you enjoy life but spend everything. Liverpool gives you both, and that's why it's gaining attention among smart movers. Now at this point, you might be wondering which city is actually right for you. And the answer depends on your goals. If you want growth and strong opportunities, Manchester is a solid choice. If you want lower costs and stability, Birmingham is excellent. If you want less competition, Leeds can work in your favor. If you're open to Scotland, Glasgow offers great value. If you're just starting out, Nottingham is a smart entry point. And if you want a balance between lifestyle and savings, Liverpool is one of the best options right now. But whatever you decide, don't just follow what everyone else is doing. Think about your situation, your budget, and your goals. Because one smart decision today can change your entire journey in the UK. And that's exactly what we focus on here on NestPath UK. Helping you make better, smarter decisions so you don't just survive, but actually move forward. If this helped you, let me know in the comments which city you're thinking about. And if you want more real, practical guidance about living, working, and saving money in the UK, make sure you subscribe to NestPath UK. Because the next video might be the one that saves you a lot of money.